Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another episode of TUG. My name is Josiah, and today I've just got another update video for you for the base. And today, before we get officially started, just wanted to show you guys something I noticed while I was exploring around my base. You all know that I have the base just up there, and you can see some of the changes I've made recently, but we'll get back to that in just a second. Here it is, the entrance to something amazing. Let's see if I can just kind of fall in here. Can I? Maybe if I crouch? Oh yeah, I can. Ooh, you just hear the cave sounds immediately. So as you can see, this massive hole was generated just underneath my base, and it is huge. I think it's essentially the entire mountain is hollow, which is fantastic because what my plan is for the future is actually turning the base up above into kind of a multiplayer hub for whenever you spawn into the world, then you just spawn in that town and you get all the stuff you need in order to survive and then head on out into the world. But down here, I would kind of like to make a bunch of players' houses, if that makes sense. Kind of just places to keep your bed, keep your spawn point, that sort of thing. Anyways, guys, this thing is huge and I haven't actually explored the entire thing, but for right now, I'm going to head in the direction I seem to remember the exit being, and I hear a cat. So I may have to battle it. Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. That's totally fine. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Bananas! There have bananas that have clipped through the ceiling? What? That is so cool. I wonder if anything else from my base has fallen down here. Anyways, guys, I'm going to try to find the exit, and I will see you when I... Oh, found some oranges. Yep, so apparently there are things that clip down underneath my base. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go find the exit. I'll be right back. So I finally found an exit, and I just realized I don't know which direction my base is. It could be around the mountain that direction or around the mountain that direction. I'm going to have to go find it. See you then. Okay, this is starting to look familiar. Thank goodness, too, because I just rounded the corner and believed wholeheartedly that I was lost, and this terrain is starting to look familiar, however. Look at this guy. Just running into trees and stuff. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. Anyways, I'm going to leave him alone so he can plant... Oh. Well, I was going to say he could plant some mushrooms, but he can't anymore because he's gone. Anyways, I think the entrance to my base is just up ahead. Oh, and of course I fell into the... Oh, hey! This is where I actually mined a bunch of gravel so I could make what I am about to show you guys. Where is what I am about to show you guys? Where'd it go? Ah, here we go. Hopefully I don't run into that cat I heard earlier. Here we go, up the side of the cliff. Oh, if I can get there, just over this bump. Here we go. As you can see, before we actually go inside the base, the front entrance is not completely finished. I haven't put all the cobblestone pieces that I want to put on the wall yet. But anyways, the reason that has happened is because I actually ended up getting bored, and yes, I do get bored very easily. What my new project became was this: the entrance and first room of the base. And between you and me, I think it looks pretty snazzy. So let's go over the basics of it real quick. So the first area you might recognize from an earlier video where I recorded this particular orange tree growing, but I sped up the video so it looked pretty cool. I also put some interesting music behind it. The next left-hand side of the path is just the brewing station. I did end up collecting a lot of the mushrooms from the previous episode and putting them around here. Some of them were gone because either they despawned or the goats were eating them. Not quite sure which. But anyways, that is our collection of mushrooms for right now, and it's starting to get nighttime. I'm going to sleep and I'll be right back. So here on the right-hand side, when we come through the entrance, you'll see a path. This actually has the most construction done on it, mainly because it was closest to the entrance. My plan is actually, if you'll notice, when you walk up these flat stones, you can walk up one, but you can't walk through two. My character is technically walking. See if I can showcase that real quick. I don't seem to be able to hit the X button right now while I'm recording, but that's okay. My character cannot walk over two tall stones. That's the reasoning behind that. I have a long way to go, actually. But it doesn't really matter because I've found that these flat crafting rocks tend to respawn in the world around me, and as long as I'm up here on my base and the terrain is far enough away from me, eventually they'll just respawn and I can go and collect them. Also, just on the left-hand side of me right here is a wide open area which I didn't have any purpose for, so I decided to put, well, I wanted originally some sort of bush, but I can't really craft a bush, so to speak, in this game, so I decided to just put vines for other foods here. Last but not least, and certainly the most important, is the crafting area. You'll see that I have a flat crafting rock on the top of the crafting table itself, and a smooth rock, or a hammer rock if you want to call it that. The reason behind this is because I have actually been taking a bunch of my tree branches over here, been collecting quite a bit of these actually, and I've been deconstructing them down into, I believe, wood chips, I think they're called, and that helps me create a bunch of these durability potions. Very complicated process apparently. And that's only one durability potion. Oh, the other one's in my inventory. That's where it is. If you guys are wondering, I'm actually recording all of this fairly late at night, so a little bit addled. But yeah, moving on. That interesting structure just up there. Let me go ahead and go up the crude staircase, which I still have and plan on fixing when the new building abilities are online. Oh, something else. The top of this bridge was much more decorative earlier. I decided to get rid of it. Didn't quite work for me because it wasn't centered with this other bridge, so I decided to just make each block 2 blocks tall on both bridges and just space them out 1 block at a time. Anyways, this structure just over here is actually going to turn into a lighthouse or a light beacon. And yeah, I just kind of based it off of a regular castle turret tower type of deal. And I'm eventually just going to put a massive torch in the center of it and a bunch of little ones on each pillar that juts up 1 block tall. Other than that, I haven't changed a whole lot around the base, other than the fact that I finally completed my idea, and I'm not sure if I like it. This little gazebo area may be changed in the future. I may just add just a straight up cobblestone wall and put windows in. I'm not quite sure. If you guys have any suggestions, just put them in the comments down below. I'd really like to hear somebody else's input because I've been all alone because we don't have multiplayer yet. And I'm feeling lonely. I am so lonely. No, just joking. We'll get there eventually. Multiplayer, woo! And yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!